It's been a while, so I haven't uploaded for ages because I had a child. And anyway, I'm going to start uploading again. And today I'm going to share something which I'm quite curious about, which is writing a program in an app which I can then view on my phone or send to other people, and they can then go on their phone, tick off their exercises. So we're going to see it for the first time, see if it works. And as part of that, you'll see the program that I do now, because I'm going to try and write my program into the app. So let's get to the problem that this is going to solve. So for me, I created this sheet here for my coach. So my coach can put in a client's details, put their PRs here, and click what days they trained, put in all this stuff, right? We can put in exercises, 2 sets of 3 reps at 8 RPE. Now this is really good. So my coach fills this in, and I'll show you what my actual program looks like now. So this is my actual program now. My coach has filled in all the exercises he wants me to do. And what happens is, as I do a session, I fill in the yellow and it disappears. Anyway, the annoying thing about this is that when my coach shares this to me and his other 70 athletes who he's programmed various different programs for, you're in the gym, right? So you can't open it on a PC like I am here. So I'm going to open it on my phone, and it works. It's going to look like this. You can see Excel Online, but I have to like scroll around. It's not the nicest interface for a phone. So what would be really cool is if this was in an app. And Boostcamp have just come out with their version 3, which apparently you can do this. You can write a program in an app and then send it out to other people. So this is perfect for coaches, or if you write your own programs, you can write it into the app and then you can just tick it off in the gym. So just to show you the Boostcamp interface, it's proper nice. They have loads of programs on here from various coaches. You click enroll, you put in your 1 rep maxes, enrolling in a pretend program here. Bang, just like that, I have a program ready for me. And then I'm going to show this on the screen. It's proper nice. I can just scroll through here. So my first exercise would be Larsen press. I'm going to put in that I did 100 kilos and 6 reps. Can I tick those? Yes, so I can just tick as I do the workouts. And you know, if I have a pro account, it's going to show me all these nice metrics and so on and so on. Now, one thing I also like about my program is whatever I write here, then what it's going to do is next week, I'm clicking between the weeks here, week 2, week 3, everything is going to be retained, and then my coach can look at some of the volume and stuff up here and just amend the RPEs slightly, amend the weight slightly to get it how he wants week to week. But it just saves him time from writing it all out again. So I'm hoping the Boostcamp thing is going to have a feature like that. So the first time I'm seeing this, and probably the first time you're seeing it, let's have a look and see if we can do this. Keep my program up here so we can try and copy it and then see how we go. All right, so we're in the web page, create custom program, program title. How many weeks? So what I do is I do a 5-week program with a deload week. So we'll do 6. What is the purpose of your program? Get strong. Day 1, add exercise. The exercise is close grip bench. Let's see if we can just copy it from here. I can, so that's a really good thing actually. If I'm a coach and I already have an Excel program, I can just copy the cells. It actually has it in here. So bench press close grip, even auto-completed, even though I didn't have it written in the same order. So that's really good. So I want 1 set of 2 reps. So 1 set, 2 reps. The RPE is 7. Out of interest, let's see what happens if I put 11, because our RPE should only go up to 10. It doesn't allow me. If I type 11, it just does a 10. That's really clever. What if I do -5? Just goes to 1. Okay, I'm pretty impressed so far. So it's at a 7, and that's it. Okay. Then we want to add an exercise. It's going to be close grip again. So on 4 sets of 5 at a 15% back off, which in powerlifting you normally do a top set, and then sometimes you'll program a percentage back off. So back off 20% and do 4 sets of 5, whatever it is. 4 sets of 5 at a 15% back off. So can I do that in here? No, I can do percent of 1 rep max. Fine. So for powerlifting, it's quite nice to have percentage back off. So in here, I've chosen my metrics in my program, which is RPE, percentage back off kilograms. When I set it to percentage back off, I've made the formula so the expected weight. Yeah, these formulas are pretty complicated, but I love Excel. It just does 20% of what I hit on the last set. But it doesn't matter. I know what weight I'm going to do. So we'll do percentage of 1 rep max. All right, cable pec fly, add exercise, fly. Okay. Can I have a free text? No. Enter. Okay, so I can chest for reps, equipment, cable, create exercise. It's a weird text. I don't know if that's a thing because this is in beta or what, but that's a bit confusing. Let's hope it comes out fine for me. Then I want 2 sets of 10 to 20 reps. Reps range. Okay, nice. I can do that. 10 to 20 reps. RPE 8. Something I'm really liking about the interface is that it has everything that a good program would have. So on my program here, RPE, straight kilograms, rep ranges, and so on and so on. Now we have a shoulder giant set. So I don't know how I can put that in, but let's try it. Yeah, lateral raise dumbbell. I want like a superset though. I wonder if there's any way to indicate. So basically I do front raises, lateral raises with dumbbells back to back. So I'll do like 10 front, 10 side, 10 rear, rest and do those 3 again. So can I do a shoulder giant set? Shoulder giant set. All right, I'm at the stage where my day 1 has been entered. And so far, I'm super impressed about day 1 being able to translate it from my Excel sheet into what's going to become the app interface. My only concern is there's some comments here. So obviously my coach has like 70 clients or whatever. He has different comments here based on, you know, the person, what they might need as an individual. Don't know if I can put comments in here. More, edit title, add note. So I could add a note. I don't know if I can add notes. Okay, I can add notes for each exercise. Fine, so that's where the comments would go. So that's awesome. There's actually a superset button here. I didn't see that at first, but that's my fault. So here, this should be a superset. So shoulder giant set is a superset. I can't click create superset though. So how do I do that? I combine things. All right, let me rejig this then. Lateral raise. Now let's superset this with front raise. Very nice, very nice. Superset works. Drag to reorder. And I can reorder my superset. Right, nice. It seems very intuitive. As the first time using it, like I'm there, and it's been 10 minutes. To day 3, day 4. Okay, I'm gonna fill in my program. I'm going to duplicate it across the 6 weeks, and then we're going to test like sending it to my phone and seeing what it looks like. It's pretty promising so far, gotta say. So I'll see you in a second while I populate this. All right, we have everything in. Once I got going, it was really easy, and I actually cleaned some stuff up. I didn't realize like when you put one set of 2 in, I can do the other sets underneath. So I was doing like a set of 2 at 7 and then 4 sets of 5 at 6. So in my Excel sheet, I have them as 2 separate exercises, just so they're on separate lines. But with this interface, you can just have them in one place, which is way cleaner, as you can see there. Now, that's my 4 days done, exactly as my program goes. And what's pretty interesting is my program has supersets, it has rep ranges, it has body weight stuff, and I was able to get that all in really easily. Now, it looks like I can actually duplicate this week. So let's have a look at this. I can duplicate the whole week from week 1 to week 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bang. Awesome. That is amazing. I don't know, like when this comes out, I don't know why any coach that writes programs for people would not use this if it goes into the app cleanly, which is what we will see next. Anyway, now what I need to do is I just need to up the RPE slightly on the weeks. So let's see how easy that is. So this should become a 7.5. This should become an 8. This should become an 8.5. Okay, this is nice and easy. A 9. And then it's deload week, so it should become a 6. And then these can come up a bit, but because they're back offs, I don't really want to go higher than a 7. Okay, this is super clean, super easy. The only thing missing from this, in my opinion, is the percentage back off allocation, but I don't know how they do that. So in Excel, I did whatever they enter, then generate the number off of that. But the problem with the app is, obviously, when I'm creating the program, I wouldn't be able to see the number. I just have to put percentage back off as my protocol, and then put like 12 as a 12% back off, and then hope that the app just would do it for me. I guess percentage back off is fairly common, so I'd expect it in here at some point. And now that I've mentioned it, and the guys that code this watch the video, maybe they'll add it. It's probably not the easiest thing to add, to be fair. So there's a challenge for them. Intensity on these, 8.5. This is, look how easy this is. It's unreal. 9 and then 6. All right, the program is done. It didn't take long. It took me like 20 minutes to do this. And obviously, I already had a program that I'm basically entering into here. But but doing it from scratch would also be pretty easy. And yeah, let's now review this program. And I hope I don't lose anything because this isn't live yet. So number of week 6, description, get strong. Thumbnail. Thumbnail is spelt incorrectly here. They might want to correct that instead of thun, but nail to say thumbnail. Time per workout. I can't enter this. Category, equipment, level. Maybe that's something I can enter earlier or later, or that's coming. I'm not sure. Okay, program created. Now, access program. Download Boostcamp mobile. Head to the train tab. Scroll to program creator, tap all programs. All right, the moment of truth. We are in the app and we are going to go train all programs, and then we can see our program here. We can edit it on these 3 dots, so that's really good. You know, if I'm a coach and I give a program to a specific client, I might want to edit it week to week or duplicate it and just edit a few exercises for their next block or whatever it might be. And then let's click into it and start week 1, day 1. Now, the first thing immediately that I notice is that the RPEs haven't come through on this second column. And I programmed with prescribed RPEs, so really it should tell me the RPE to do there, and then I can choose a kilograms based on that. So I know that this is supposed to be at a 7 RPE. I'd probably do about 140 for 2 reps on close grip bench. And to put RPE in, I have to click this RPE and click 7, and you'll see on this second box here, where I do 2 reps, you'll see a 7 in the top corner to indicate the RPE. Not good that the RPE does not come through, because it really should come through there. Then let's say I do 120, and this should be at a 6 RPE. And then, yeah, I want to tick these off. 50 kilos on the cables, and 15 reps, front raise. So I'd go through this, fill everything in, so let's do that now. Okay, so let's finish day 1. Nice. Oh, it gives me some really cool metrics here as well, actually. This is really cool. Tells me the total tonnage, 17 sets. Nice. I can take a photo and upload it as well by the looks of things. All right, so I would continue through the days like that. All right, so that's what it looks like in the app. So let's conclude. This is so close to being perfect. It's almost frustratingly close. I would rate it very highly, like a 9 out of 10. I've got the program up here on my PC again so you can see everything. Main number 1 thing that I think needs to be fixed is that these RPs don't come through to the app. And they should 100% come through. I, as a coach or someone that's writing a program, want to prescribe someone to do a bench press for 1 set of 2 at RP7. So that RP7 needs to be communicated to them. That's the first and probably only real flaw that needs to be fixed. Fix that and you're pretty much there. This is pretty much the perfect solution for a coach to get a program out to clients. It will look way more professional if a client receives a program and they can access it on an app. It's way easier to fill in, it's way easier to track, and the app will already track all your metrics because that's already been built in from the existing programs that are on there. Now, a couple of other points to perfect this. These are just my opinions, but this is what I think should happen. So let's set up another pretend program here. So cherry on top, little things to perfect this even more. When I make an exercise up, let's call it Hadyn's arm blast. Let's say that was an exercise name, right? I then want to click down here intuitively to add the reps and sets. But if I click, it just removes the name of the exercise. I don't want that to happen. So let's do it again. Hadyn's arm blast. What should happen is when I press enter, then I can enter this. So if I click off, this should just pop up anyway to force me to put it in. It's just annoying that it disappears. So let's say it's biceps for reps with a barbell. Okay, fine. Now, the next annoying thing is, let's say I want to call this something different. Actually, I want to call it Hadyn's arm blaster. I'm going to click into here and I want to edit the text. So let's press delete and it deletes the whole thing. That's not what I want to happen. I can see the text. I'm pressing to delete the characters of the text and it doesn't work. So let's add it back. Luckily, it's still there as a custom exercise, but that's a little bit annoying. The next thing is, once I've actually entered the exercise like this, again, it's this text box that doesn't work intuitively. So these, really easy. I can change the sets to 2 sets, 3 sets, 1 set. I can change the reps. I can change the intensity just by clicking in. So now I want to click in the name and again, change the name. The text is there, but I can't edit it because really the text is not there. If I press delete, nothing happens. If I press backspace, nothing happens. That doesn't feel intuitive. What's actually happening here is this text is kind of grayed out and I have to type over it. So let's type over it and actually say, oh, actually I want to change that exercise to a tricep extension. Okay, then if I click off, it works, okay? Now my other two things I would recommend that would make this even better is these metrics are really nice. I can do reps, rep range, time, so on. So that works for most exercises. These protocols, however, RP, RP range, and percent of 1 rep max work really well. As I mentioned earlier, I would love to see percentage back off added there. So 20%, and then if I was to put percentage back off, I would put, 12%, and it would be a 12% back off from the last set. Another thing I'd actually like to see there, now this only applies when you're a coach and you're giving a program out to an individual person. I would like to see straight kilograms or pounds there. The reason for that is, as a coach, you might program for someone to do 3 sets of 10 on squat at 100 kilograms because you know that person's strength. That doesn't work for the general public if you're making a program to go out to the masses, because everyone has different strength levels. But when you are a coach and you have a specific client, you know their strength level, you may prescribe a set amount of kilograms or pounds. But that is it. This is nitpicking tiny little things. I did find it hard to figure out where to edit the program, but actually it was quite easy. You come to this program editor and you can just edit it here. You can edit it in the app. For some reason, when I first did it in the app, it didn't let me edit it there, so that was a bit confusing, but you can do it. So overall, this is pretty game-changing. It's going to be one of those things where it's a solution that loads of people want, but they just don't know it exists. So hopefully making this video gets it out to a few more people that like to program for themselves, or coaches that program for other people, and you want a nice solution to have a clean interface to get your program out to your clients. And that's it. So I hope this video was useful, and I will see you next time.